Would you label us as alcoholics?
Yeah, yeah, I think so, dude. Like, no, I don't think so. No, because it's considered an addiction. Wait, all right, guys, welcome back to the Drunk Sober podcast. No matter if we're drunk, sober, or hungover, we're gonna talk. It's just me and Bill today, just the boys, hanging out. Just thought, I haven't seen Bill in like almost 2 weeks.
Yeah,
he's just on vacation.
I've been gone for a while. It felt like forever. We recorded like 3 episodes in like 2 weeks. Yeah. Within 2 weeks.
The last 3 episodes. Yeah, the last 3 episodes were all that you guys seen were all recorded within days of each other. Thank you guys for coming on. They were great episodes too. Yep. But you guys should also make sure to check them out.
Welcome back from the week break also.
Yeah. So we're back. We're getting in a rhythm of things again. So if we sound bad or we look bad, sorry about that.
As you just saw, we're talking are we alcoholics? Like, do you label us as alcoholics or not?
No. So what I was about to say was, I think it's more of like I think of like it as like addiction. I don't think I need to like.
Yeah, that's how I think of it.
Yeah, it's like I don't need to go out and drink.
Nah.
Like I think it happens that like the things that we go out and do is the reason why we drink. Like we go out for wing night at a bar.
Yeah, we don't get crazy. We literally have a couple drinks.
We have like a few drinks, get buzzed up, come back here, hang out, have something to eat. We're eating too. Yeah. And then, we do our own thing. But and then weekends, obviously, we go nuts. But I don't think we're like alcoholics.
No.
We drink a lot.
We drink a lot, but I think, like you said, it's an addiction for sure. Like, I would label an alcoholic as like, you need to drink.
Yeah. Like, I don't feel
like literally, you get off work drinking.
Yeah.
Every single day. Like, that's how I think of it. I literally, like, on a normal basis, because I just got back from vacation, so I was drinking heavily. Dude, almost every single day.
No, you were fucked up every single day down there.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
But, so I'm literally readjusting. I'm coming back to reality. But, yeah, like, I would label an alcoholic that you need it. Like, on a normal basis, I'm not going to get drunk until the weekend. But do you see that as a problem?
No, because that's
like every weekend. Like, I feel like, okay, I'm being honest with myself. I drink probably every weekend.
Yeah.
Now, would you label that bad?
You tell yourself you're not going to, but you do it anyway. I don't
say I'm not going to.
Yeah, but like, sometimes you do. There's nights where you're like, yeah, I'm not going to.
Okay, so yeah, if I go hard Friday night, Saturday night, I'm probably not going to go too crazy. But also when I'm DJing, it's kind of working, so I can't get too crazy that as others could, because I got to maintain myself and like know what I'm doing. But
I don't think we're alcoholics.
Nah, I don't think so too. But I don't know. It's like, could it be modernized to a new standard? Like alcoholics standard back then to now, could this be
I think if we're in our 30s and we're doing like the same shit, then
which
it's
we
a
know a bunch of people that we could definitely tell is like alcoholics, like going to the bar
there's a few of our friends that are alcoholics. Like,
I wouldn't call friends, but just people we know of, or maybe some friends, but I don't know.
I don't think we're alcoholics. I think we're fucking. I'll be 23 here at the end of the month.
Yeah, and I just turned 22. Yeah, so like we're still young, and like we're living our life.
Yeah, like we're having fun. Like, yeah, we got and drink. I mean,
we got responsibilities.
How many
all right, so also alcoholics, I feel like don't have their responsibilities and priorities straight. True alcoholics.
Yeah.
We're like functioning alcoholics, where we can have our responsibilities, our priorities, all of that is done. All of our responsibilities and stuff are all set. We pay our bills, but we enjoy ourselves. Like, I think the drinking on weekends and stuff, and like drinking at events and stuff, that enhances our social environment. It enhances.
Some people take it to the next level, but yes,
some people take it to a crazy level. But I think that drinking at like normally like at events and stuff like that, I feel like that it just enhances your experience with what you're doing. But some people could probably say that that's like, you need alcohol to have fun. You need alcohol for this experience. Do you really need alcohol for the experience? Like, some people look at it like that. How do you feel about that part?
And then that's where we bring up drunk sober. No matter if we're drunk sober, hungover, we're still gonna do the same exact
Yeah,
thing.
I'm still gonna be the same person. Yeah, but
But
I just
yeah, but some
I
people
drink
just don't do live by that same aspect and shit like that. Like okay, like, one thing, like I've never been blacked out drunk. There's been
you
nights,
never been blacked out.
never
drunk?
been blacked out drunk in my life. Never.
I
There's been
have,
times,
for
like I'll
sure,
say, like
before.
I told you before, like last weekend, there's times where I was forgetting stuff, but like I vividly remember everything that happened that night. So like, but I know my limits. What I'm trying to say is like I know my limits of like, all right, I need to chill. Like, you know, I need to cool down, maybe get a water and shit like that. Like, I know that at the end of the night, like I'm not trying to go home, be thrown up everywhere, be sick the next day. I'm not trying to have that. I'm trying to have a good time, not deal with the consequences, the super consequences the next day and stuff like that.
Okay, so when blacking
I think that's
out,
the difference.
when you're
like I think alcoholics don't understand the limit, and I don't think they understand that there's a stop. When like knowing that like you don't like if you're drinking on a daily, and you're like just getting plastered drunk, like okay, like that's maybe your problem.
Yeah,
but, like,
that's
if you're
the problem. Yeah.
Say like okay, I smoke weed every day. Like I'll have like eventually every single day I'm gonna smoke weed. Just have a bowl pack, whether it's at the.
So is that an addiction to you?
I mean, maybe.
Would it be something?
I would say,
would it be something you want to cut out?
Yeah. Well, I guess you can say eventually I would like to stop smoking weed. But there's sometimes where I'm just like really like stressed about my day, and like I just
okay. So it helps you in a different aspect.
Yeah, I mean, like okay, like when I'm going to work and I work a long day and stuff like that, and like at the end of the day, like people will crack a beer. Like I'll go home. I'll just take a hit of a bowl or a bong or something like that. And then that's it. Like back in the day, I used to smoke fucking a cut to a fucking quarter a day. And like that.
Is that a lot?
It's like 3.5 grams, 7 grams. Like in high school, we were smoking a lot of fucking weed. Yeah. And now, like nowadays, like if I was to ever think about doing that, I'd probably fucking black out and freak the fuck out. Like, so like I don't know. Like I just like. I'll just take a hit of weed and just like a hit of my bong and just chill. Like I'll just be relaxed. So that's the night. I just like my body's all worn out from work, walking, running around, doing all kinds of stupid shit all day, and then just go home.
So you use it in that aspect.
I mean, yeah, sometimes. I mean, but like there's sometimes I just want to get high. But I'm not like I guess you could say I'm addicted to it. And there's sometimes where I just like I should stop smoking weed, but like I do. But I mean like you said like. Marijuana isn't as bad as alcohol though.
No, probably not.
I'm more addicted to alcohol. I'm more addicted to weed than I am alcohol. But like, you can die from alcohol. I can't. Yeah. There's no way I can die from unless it's like me being stone driving and you're at like a DUI, wreck my car or something like that. But like, I mean, weed, you're not gonna overdose from it. You're not gonna die from it. I mean, it helps you. I mean, it's medical for some states.
Yeah, so like I mean, over time states have like legalized it. So I mean, it obviously can't be like a horrible thing.
No, but some people take it. I mean, that's people can say that's a gateway. People used to say. Some people may still say that marijuana is a gateway drug, but like, I mean, really, like, and science has proved like it's something that can help people.
So what does the gateway mean? Like what like I know what like the aspect of it, but like gateway like to what? What's a gateway like to escape reality? Is that
like marijuana?
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like marijuana is like
a gateway is to escape reality. Is that what gateway like, kind of is?
Marijuana. So like marijuana is something that like, and I could be completely wrong.
I'm not even just talking about marijuana.
My perspective of it.
I'm not talking just about marijuana. I'm talking about like gateway drugs, labeled gateway drugs.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
So like, marijuana is like one of the least harmful drugs you can probably try out there. I mean, you can label caffeine and nicotine as one too. Some people
you label that as a drug.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, so why can't that be labeled as a drug?
That's. Yeah, I don't know.
Are they labeling drugs as like things that you could be addicted to?
You can get a body and like head sensation that can alter your ability to do things, and you can just fucking smoke a sativa, which is like an uplifting one that keeps you more of like a body high, I guess you can say. I think where it's like you just like up and going like. Or you can smoke an indica where it's like you're just like slumped into the couch or like melting into the couch where like you just want to relax and like do nothing.
So how do they like get like how do they like make how do they know what's what? Like how do you even know?
Just like smoking it, just learning over time like what is what. But the gateway drug, I guess, like a gateway drug would be considered like, you experimenting with drugs. Like you would experiment with weed before anything else. Like you're not just like some people would. I mean, you could probably consider maybe coke as a one because I think that's easy, accessible, and it's like some people try. But like marijuana is something like you want to experiment with marijuana, like you're experiment with drugs or stuff like that. You would start with weed, and then you would experience like a weed high and like the things it does to you and stuff like that. And you're like, once you get to a point where you build a tolerance for it, it's like, well, it doesn't do shit for you. Like you can smoke fucking an ounce and it just do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to try maybe mushrooms or acid, and you realize like you can build your tolerance really high off of that. You do that, and then like it's the point where like you're just trying all this stuff, and then you realize that you're like addicted. Like as soon as you do coke, it makes you like addicted to it instantly. As soon as you do it, it's like it tells you their brain like wants more of it.
Really?
Yeah. But like you could obviously you can just if you do it once you can just all right, I did coke, cool, I don't really care to do it again. Like you may have a little like sickness from it the next few days, just like a small sickness, just because like it's a harder drug or something like that. But like you're not gonna be like, unless you just want to keep doing coke, that's when you're like, okay, like that's when it's a problem.
Yeah.
Like you're just get to the point where you're just doing like heroin, and then you're just doing all this other shit.
So how do you feel about like people getting addicted to like, you know, like you said you would start out with like marijuana or whatever to like experiment, and then like going into harder stuff that like could be deadly? Like
it's just
like why would people want to keep doing that to themselves?
That's just their mind. That's just their mindset. Like they love the feeling of being high, like the euphoria of the feeling of that it gives you. Like you're just like, I mean, I've not only smoked weed, I've done shrooms, I've upped acid. Like that's basically it. Like I've never done anything else besides that. But like things that like I've seen in movies and people that I've talked to have done it, like heroin and everything like that. Like it's just like your body just
they
melts.
Start doing unbelievable things.
Yeah, it's like
that like they wouldn't do sober. Like they would betray someone that they're super close with.
Yeah, it's just a completely.
I just don't
different,
agree.
Like,
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, like it's just like you get to the point where it's like you just want to be high all the time, and you just want to feel what it's like to do it, and then you're just like, oh, I need that every day. I need more of it, and then it's like that's when it comes to problem. Like there's people. There was an artist that did every. Because like there's like people like you can go and like look at like the safe amount to do like a minimal dose of drugs, so you can do a safe dose of heroin. Yeah, you can do like a safe dose of it, like enough to like maybe feel it like a microdose or something like that, where you're feeling the side effects of it, but you're not like to the point where you're fucking geeking and want to keep doing it or shit like that. But like there's an artist that would do that, and he would paint like what he was feeling. Like he would draw, it was a self-portrait of himself, and he would just like the emotions he was feeling, he would take the drugs, and then he would like weed, methamphetamine, coke, heroin, every drug you can think of. He was just painting how he feels onto the painting. And like it could be, one could be very colorful, like one could be like super just dark, like black and white dark, and like other ones seem just like super groovy and like wavy and shit like that. Like it's just like he just put all of his emotions into a painting. It was like really, really like dope. I have to find it for you sometime and show it to you. But I mean, like
I've watched a video of like it was like an old video. I don't know how like. I mean, it's probably real, but it was like black and white. It was like 1960s, maybe 1970s, of like an experiment of someone taking LSD and then the scientists studying it while observing the person on it and stuff like that. It was like really interesting to watch, but like he didn't seem to be like in a bad state when he was doing it and they were experimenting on him. So like I don't know, like like, why do you think back then they would label that as like a bad thing?
I'm pretty sure
If nothing looked bad from the outside, like, why do you think they would label that stuff bad? Just speaking on back then, like, why?
I mean, for like you said, LSD. Like I know, I'm pretty sure. Like, don't quote me on this. Like,
Well, yeah,
not the smartest person
on
of all
anything.
time.
Yeah, don't quote me on
Yeah,
anything.
anything. But like, LSD was like made to help people with PTSD, and I guess it like started to work. Like, I guess it was something that actually could have been, helpful for people like that. But like, it just got out of hand. People got out of hand with it. Like even like Adderall, people need that and are prescribed to it because they like need it. But people use it in the ways that they shouldn't be, and they take it to a whole nother level. Same with
Our healthcare doesn't even help the
promethazine,
problems.
codeine, like
Yeah,
codeine.
yeah.
Mushrooms.
People that are prescribed things.
Mushrooms could be healthy for you. Like I'm like.
Oh, I've seen many
I've had
successful people interviews just watching
like
people saying like they like
people are like trying to get
people
are trying to get mushrooms like legalized.
Yeah,
because it could be a healthy factor and like it could be beneficial to like people. But again, people can take it out of line. Like any drug, like it could. I'm not saying every single drug, but there's drugs like that where like like pills obviously are all stuff that are supposed to be used in a healthy manner to help the person, but they're not obviously doing it that way.
Well, yeah, they're used in the wrong way.
But I think it's just like you realize that you can use it to cut out reality for a little bit, and that's what they do. And then you get tolerance on that. You get hooked on it. You have a tolerance on it. You keep doing it. They don't want to be
in reality anymore.
And then it's a problem. But like, I mean, there's like I said, you just got to know your limits.
You know Vitaly's DDTV, but YouTuber back then, like prankster, big prankster. Did you ever see the footage of him on shrooms getting arrested?
I don't think so. Dude,
it's crazy. He I guess he was in his mansion in Miami on the beach with his friends in his house, and they were doing shrooms, and he like was tripping so bad he ran outside, and when he ran outside, some girl was jogging at the same time, like just running around the neighborhood, and he literally just punched her in the face for no reason. Like,
oh, I think I do remember hearing about that. Yeah, actually, yeah.
And he got like arrested, and he was just and while he was getting arrested, he was still like like tripping. So it was just like
freaking the fuck out.
Yeah. See, so I can't see like it being legalized. I mean, maybe okay. So
yeah,
maybe
but I think there's like
maybe in like an amount like legalization. Like you can't have a certain amount.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, but like in our state, Pennsylvania, you cannot. Marijuana is not recreational legalized, but it's medical legal.
Okay, yeah.
And there's like you can only carry certain amount on you. You can only have it in certain like you have to have it in the medical like
it's a
sealed
prescription.
pack. Yeah, it's a prescription.
Just like how if you have pills in a car and you get pulled over and you don't have the prescription, it's like you gotta fight that and you gotta like.
But yeah, you can get.
Can't prove you have the prescription.
People will eat fucking 1,000 milligram edibles and just fucking be zooted off of that shit, and you're fucked up. You're out of fucking mind. Same thing with if shrooms came. Like I said, it's just a revolving thing. Like it's just if you can handle your limits, know your limits, and handle the stuff, the things you're on, like, and know that it can cause side effects. Like, do it. Go ahead, have fun doing it. Like, I mean, that's up to you. But like, if you gotta understand, like, there's consequences to everything, and like, just know your limits and. Like, be cool with that. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I've never been blacked out drunk because I just know that I don't ever want to get to the point at that. Like, I just want to have a good time. I definitely
have blacked out. Like, it's like there's a video of me. Like, I was literally in the basement of a frat house, like, at the campus, and, like, I remember, like, points of the night, but then after that, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, like that's why I'll forget a few memories here and there, like I was just telling you earlier. But like I don't never blacked out and like anything. Like there's been times where like there's been one time where I've had like I was on LSD the one time and it like actually like physically like I mean not physically but like it just like fucked me up. Like it was just really like it was a high dosage amount like the highest dose I've ever taken. It was only one tab, and I just like I freaked the fuck out. Like the only thing.
So how do you know your limit if you never done it before? Like
I mean, I've done I've taken it before. It wasn't the first time I taken it. I've taken it multiple times beforehand, but like I just like
Yeah, but for your first time, like how do you know?
you gotta start slow. Start slow. You know, like if you're going out to the bar, if you never drank alcohol before in your life, you should know that you
Yeah,
shouldn't slam back fucking 5
I guess
shots
it
or
makes
something.
sense.
Like yeah, so like I haven't done it a lot. Like I've done it a handful of times, and like so I was like, all right, yeah. I mean, I've done a tab before, so like I'm just gonna take it. And it was like, it was a good tab of acid, I guess you can say. And I got pretty fucked up off of it, and like I was like scared because like it wasn't like a bad trip, but I was just like really like I was like hallucinating really hard off of it. So like I asked one of my friends I was with if I can just lay in his bed. So I just curled up in a ball under the blankets, and I just laid there and watched YouTube videos. I watched Minecraft videos to keep me calm.
You comforted yourself.
Yeah, just because like I knew I was like really like high, and I just knew I needed to just calm myself down. So all I did.
So there it is. So there you go. You just gave yourself an example of self-control.
Yeah, that's what and literally
you controlled yourself.
Yeah,
you didn't let these external things take control of you.
Yeah, I knew it was like I was. That's
like, addiction when that happened.
Yeah, like
not even just from the
since
first
that
time.
day. Like since that day, I promise you, I've never taken it again.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, never again. Never taken LSD since that day. And that was probably 4 years ago.
So I've seen like interviews and like, so yeah, like we were talking about like people, like famous people that are successful and like and successful people that aren't famous talk about they would do that, like micro and do all that. So like, do you think that stuff could help you with things? Like I actually don't know, like personally, so I don't know like how that would help you.
Shrooms are, so if someone came up to me, and I've had multiple conversations with people about this, they're like, I want to try like a hallucinogen. I'm like, all right, listen, I will never ever recommend. I'll be like, yeah, you should do it. You should definitely do it. Try it. I will tell people, I'm like, if I was to say that if I was to recommend something, if you would want to do it, do not do LSD. Don't do either. But don't do LSD first. Do shrooms first. The shrooms are way much more mellow high. It's not like you're, like people like think that like some people may see it like that. I've never been like this before, but you're like, if you're on acid, you're just watching a unicorn fly across space with a leprechaun on the back
really
of it.
Like that?
I mean, sometimes it could be. For some people, I've heard it's like that. I've never experienced anything like that. But like, it's more, for me, it was more of just like a mental thing. I'm thinking about a lot of things at once. My body's like feeling weird, stuff like that. It's not like nothing crazy, but
so it just affects everybody differently. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of like to an extent. But like, shrooms are much more mellow high. Like you'll get like some wavy effects. It's more of like you just want to sink back and just like relax and just vibe to some music and just like chill. It's more of just like just hanging out.
Yeah,
that's for me at least. Like some people, I've never taken, the most I've taken at a time was probably like, people like say, oh, you should eat a whole cut to trip. Like, no, the fuck you do not. If you want to like go balls deep, yeah, go ahead, take a cut of shrooms. But like, and okay, another thing too.
Do you think it could cause brain problems? Do you think it could trigger something to mess up your
acid? Can I don't know about shrooms. I personally don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will, but like I think acid can fuck you up. Acid can fuck you up. That's another thing. Like acid can fuck you up. Acid can last up to like 8 to 10 hours. Shrooms, it can last like 4 to like 7, and that's pushing it. 7's like pushing it.
Okay.
And like you just don't like you don't really need to. What's the fucking point of being tripping for like 8 hours? It's not really worth it.
Probably like the people that
it's a whole day.
Are addicted.
That's a whole That's
just
a whole
something
day
that takes over their body.
But like shrooms are, I mean, they're nice to do. Every once in a while. They're nice to do. Like I was down at Bonnaroo. I did some shrooms and it was a good time. It wasn't bad. I'll give it that. It was my first time doing them in a few years. So like my tolerance was really low and Like I missed a few sets because of it, because I just knew I would, again,
Yeah.
I knew I would freak out
Self-control.
watching these lights, like freaking, like going nuts while I'm tripping. I did not need that. So I told myself, yeah, it's not worth seeing 3 people for the night on the very first day. I was like, no, it's not worth it. So I laid on my cot and I just fucking looked up at the sky and played music, or not played music, I just looked up at everything, watching it move and shit like that, and that's it. I kept myself under control because, like, I know my limits.
So what about, like, I've seen things online about, like, someone doing it, like taking them and then coming up with, like, an invention afterwards.
Well,
or
that's
something.
the thing. Like, you're really in your thoughts. Like, you're really, like, thinking about everything. If I'm sitting here tripping right now, like, let's say if I'm on either hallucinogenic mushrooms or shrooms, or shrooms or LSD, like, I'm looking at that I'm just not Chick-fil-A bag, but I'm just looking around at, like, anything. Like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at this camera, like, there's like all this different materials to make a phone and stuff like that. I'm thinking of the most in-depth thoughts that you can ever think of, and I'm just like, and it will last probably like a minute, and you just came up with a full ass fucking idea in your head within a minute, and then, like, you're just like, oh shit, that could be like a real thing. Like, you're like, really, it's really like, it's a body and a mind trip. Like, you're visually seeing things, like, you're really, really thinking about things. Like, you're spending most of the trip in your head.
Maybe we should buy a bunch of Mega Millions tickets and take shrooms and look at the Mega Millions tickets and try to predict the numbers.
Yeah, just like yeah, just like take
think about it like that.
Yeah, like, all right, when's the probability of the last time it came out? All right, look it up. You're like, all right, 17 hasn't landed in the last 15 tries, so maybe I should put 17 down. Next number.
Go to the casino.
Yeah, like that type
Roulette.
of shit. Yeah.
No, that'd be.
I already do that shit in roulette, so, like, I don't know. If I'm tripping, I'm probably not gonna make any bets. I'm just be sitting there thinking the entire time. Like, so you're gonna place a bet? Yeah. 1 second.
I'm gonna sit out these 2.
Yeah, just give me a second.
I'm gonna sit out these 2.
I'm just staying there.
I'm gonna watch the ball roll.
Yeah, literally. I'm just gonna sit there. Yeah, just going around. But I don't know. It's, yeah, people can. Yeah, I've heard about that too. Like, you can definitely, like, I've thought about some crazy shit. I mean, I've thought about crazy ideas of things to do.
So do you remember? Do you remember afterwards or not?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. I mean, the conversations
Well,
I've thought about now, but yeah,
right now,
yeah. Like, I remember, like, the things I thought about. Like, yeah, I was like, dude, I was thinking about this thing. At this one point where, like, or like, I'm like, yeah, I was like, at this one point, dude, I was tripping so hard. I the fucking lines on the wall were just melting, like, or not, like, something like that. You just, like, remember stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, I thought it was like this, and then, like, you'll get more in depth and just, like, really, like, you can remember the conversation, obviously, but, like, I don't know, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm never gonna recommend anyone to try it because it's not really worth it.
Yeah.
But, like, if you are going to try anything, take a you do not need. I don't care what the dealer is telling you. I don't care. It does not matter. You do not need more than a gram to trip on shrooms. You do not need more than a tab of acid to trip. You can take a half tab of acid. You'll be perfectly fine. You do not need the whole recommended dose of the dealer selling you the shit. It's not worth it.
I think I'm going to stick to my alcohol. I mean, it's killing me in the inside probably, but...
I mean, that's I smoke weed, drink alcohol. Next time I do shrooms will probably be fucking another 2 years from now. When I'm, like, I just, it's like, yeah, maybe I do want to do shrooms. Like, I just, like, it's like, I haven't tripped in a while. I mean, it's not like it's going to fuck me up knowing that if I just take a small dose, like, because, like, I like being in control. I like knowing that I'm going to drink alcohol, smoke weed. I want, at the end of the day, I know that I want to be in control of what I'm doing and what I'm saying. And everything I'm in control of.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't ever want to be out of control. There's been times, like, where I've been out of control.
Oh, even alcohol
like
gets you out of control.
Alcohol, like, you can just act stupid or say something stupid, whatever. But, like, I know my limits, and I just know that, like, I don't want to be. I know at the end of the day, I can still get myself home safe.
Did I tell you the story about when, like, I bought that Mike Vick jersey off that guy in Florida?
So what happened with that? What was that
right.
like?
So me and Cheyenne are at Icon Park in Orlando, which is, like, To be honest, it looks like an outdoor mall. Because there's just like a bunch of like pop-up vendors. You know how like you go in the mall and there's like those kiosks in the middle of the store, in the middle of the walkway, but they're not a store. Mm-hmm. So they have those around the park. It's like a turf. It's green turf. They have an inside where it's like they have like an arcade. They have like, you know, food court stuff and all that. But then they have this Ferris wheel that's like all glass. It's all glass Ferris wheel. It takes like 25 minutes to make one trip around. Yeah. It's actually pretty cool. So we got that. We got that, by the way. We got the wheel. We got a VIP package so that like you pay to go into the Ferris wheel, and it's 25 minutes, I said, and then you see the whole, it's 360, so it's all glass, so you can see around the whole city. And we paid for the VIP package to get that gets you a cooler full of beer, and they load it into your cart before you get in there. And when you get in there, you can connect to Bluetooth. Like they have an in-house speaker system inside your own Ferris wheel, like I don't know if they call it a cart or something, but you get in it and you can connect to play your own music, drink beer, and you get 2 trips around with the cooler. So you get 25 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, so you get to see the whole city and everything. But that's like that whole park is centered around the Ferris wheel because that's the main thing. But they have this like little, looks like a gator, but it's like disguised as a train. Mm-hmm. So they just have like a bunch of train carts for kids. It's a little kiddie ride. They just drive. You pay like $5, drive you around the park, which takes like 5 minutes. So me and Cheyenne are pretty drunk, so we're like, let's ride this, like whatever. So me and her, we get into the little train cart. Our knees are just like up in our face, and like we're in this little cart. Dude just blowing the whistle, like going around the park. I see this guy with a Mike Vick Atlanta Falcons jersey. I'm yelling like out of the thing, like, yo, like I got $20 for that jersey right now. And he's like, all right, bet. And I was like, wait right there. When this ride's over, I'm coming to get that jersey, bro. We took a ride around this train with the train. We get out. I'm like, I go over to where I told him to stop. He already has the jersey off of his back. Like, he has a white beater on. I'm like, bro, $20 right here. I got a picture with him. I'll pop the picture up. But I took a picture with him after I got the jersey and had it over my shoulder. I was like, yeah. Everyone was asking me, like, why'd you want to buy a Mike Vick jersey? Atlanta Falcons Mike Vick jersey. Like, why not? I don't care. Like, yeah, it's dope. He played for Atlanta Falcons. That's like where Mike Vick started. Like, that's like where Mike Vick became known.
Yeah, dude.
Like, he was the cover of Madden. Like,
yeah, you gotta respect
what year that was. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what Mike Vick did. Like, I mean, I care. It's bad. Obviously, it's wrong. Don't agree with it.
100%.
But
at the end of the day, as a sports fan, you gotta respect.
At the end of the day, he was a great athlete, and you can't throw that away because of what he did.
Yeah,
it's a messed up situation, but you can't throw that away of a great athlete he was.
Yep.
And the things he's done for the sport at the time he was in his
Tom
prime.
Brady kisses his kids on the mouth, but he's still your GOAT. Let's just think about that, okay?
He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. You gotta give him that.
Yeah, but he's kissing his kids on the mouth.
But that's normal. How are you to say that's bad?
So you're gonna tell me you're gonna kiss your kids on the mouth?
No, but I'm just saying you can't be mad about that.
It's just weird.
It's weird.
That's weird.
It's not illegal.
Yeah, but it's weird.
Beating dogs is illegal. Fighting dogs, man.
Bill, you're just making it seem like you're gonna kiss your kids on the mouth one day.
I'm not. I'm just saying you cannot. Today's age, you cannot judge or do anything of that aspect because you can't. It's just like
20 years from now. 20 years from now, I'm gonna show up at your house for a cookout, and you're gonna have the kids running around. It's like, hey, come here, bud. Give me a gift. Give me a gift.
No, you can't ask for it. That's weird.
That's what you're not.
That's weird. Tom Brady won the Super Bowl. In the moment.
I'm not kissing my kids on the mouth.
I know. I don't agree with you. It's not good.
I just want my 6th ring. Give me.
It's not cool at all. But I'm just saying, like,
it's like a line.
You can't judge him and his family, bro. Nobody judges you and your family. So I wanted to say was about gambling. Like, did you see that Pennsylvania made its most money in gambling ever? Like, it's like a 5-something billion. close to $6 billion in just gambling revenue this year.
Really?
Just this year. It's not even December.
Damn.
We're halfway through. But like, I wanted to like ask you, like, why do you think like some states aren't able to gamble?
It's just the way their states are set up. Like, there's states that don't want to legalize marijuana, but there's states that want to legalize.
I hate gambling in general. Like, I mean, like it's a bad thing and a good thing at the same time, because
I'm not gonna say I hate it, because I mean, I gamble every, I'll do my sports.
I'm not gonna lie, everybody I know is like gambling addicts. You're one of them.
I'm not a gambling.
You're not.
There's been phases.
You're not going crazy with like the amount of numbers that
I haven't been.
We know people are putting up
100%.
But
yeah,
I just don't. Dude, if I show you my FanDuel right now, like the last time I put money in, it was probably when I put money to bet against Jacksonville and the Steelers.
Yeah, I remember that.
And those two teams needed to win for the Steelers to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, that
was the only time I like put a good amount of money in. But like, I don't do the online casino and stuff like that like as other people do daily. It's bad. It's a good thing and a bad thing, because you could obviously do good, but most of the time you're gonna do bad.
Mm-hmm.
But like some states, I don't understand. It's a game, so I don't understand why it can't be legal.
Like I said, it's just their like the way that their state was set up, like the people that they have in charge there. They just don't fuck with it. I mean, eventually, I think everything will be there. Eventually, everything will be legal, like gambling and marijuana.
Gambling has gotten so big.
Yeah.
In probably 3 years.
Yeah, because that's because they brought back sports betting. It was legal.
Yeah, sports
illegal.
betting. Yeah, sports betting blew the gambling industry up. So I feel like more states are like, man, we can make money.
Yeah, you can.
You can make money off this. So I'm sure more states are gonna be getting on the wave, riding that wave.
Yeah, it'll be soon. It won't take them long to do it.
No, it won't take long 100%. At all.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'll go up to a casino every once in a while, put a few bucks down, either lose it or win it.
What I hate about the casinos is they take that stuff so serious.
I mean, you got to. That's money. There's people that go in there counting cards.
It's money, but you can't rob them.
I understand.
Imagine robbing a casino. You ain't getting it. You ain't ever pulling it off. It ain't ever happening in your lifetime.
Yeah.
Like successfully, but like, you just can't rob them. So why are they taking everything so serious for a game that we could play underage at our house? We could play. I played blackjack before I was 21, just to play blackjack.
I learned how to play when I was like 11.
Yeah. So like, I don't understand why they're like, why it's so like strict. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Especially if 9 times out of 10, or actually 100%, the house is always.
Well, you only have to be 18 to gamble, but since they serve alcohol in casinos, you have to be 21 to get in.
Yeah.
So like that's where that comes in. I mean, that's what the difference of like why you can get in a casino, but I don't know.
So then why doesn't I'm pretty sure they make casinos?
There's like a Uniontown, not Uniontown. There's a casino. Like, don't quote me on this either, but like if you're going towards like Ocean City on 40, you're taking like from like if you can get on 40
to Ocean City.
If you're going to Ocean City, best way to take from our area, you get on 40, you just straight shot there basically. But if you get on 40 or not,
I thought 40 goes down.
Route 40 is going like.
I thought Route 40 goes down.
Even is across. Odds are going down, I'm pretty sure. That's how routes and highways work.
I know, but I'm pretty sure 40 goes down. Like,
no, it goes across. Route 40, where Pike Days. We have Pike Days on 40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes across.
Yeah, Uniontown's down.
Yeah, but you're taking 40. It's all going down. It's all going across. And either way, doesn't matter. So if you're taking 40 and there's
I just learned about that recently, by the way, like interstates and like, that's crazy.
It is.
Never knew that.
There's a casino down the ways, like far down the ways, past Uniontown, all that type of shit. I'm pretty sure there might be a casino down there that doesn't serve alcohol, so like 18-year-olds can get in and go
out
gamble.
Of PA?
No, it's in PA.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've only heard of it once. Like I was like, we were we were thought about, let's still up there, we can get in or something like that. I'm like, how? It's a casino. Like, oh, they don't serve alcohol there. I'm like, really? Like, yeah.
Huh.
Because you can go 18 to buy a lottery ticket. You can just go back to the machine and buy like
Yeah,
buy
I
a lottery
know
ticket
that.
stuff like that.
I know
don't
that.
I'll do my gambling every once in a while, but again, limits.
What
Limits
about,
people.
no, I think you got to be 21 to sports bet. Do you have to be 21 to sports bet?
Not
Yeah, you
entirely
do.
sure.
Yeah, you
Listen,
do. Yeah,
I
you do, 'cause
forget.
I have coworkers that aren't 21 and they do sports bet a different way.
Maybe, yeah.
Because they
I don't
can't.
know.
Because you have to put your social in.
So I thought you had to be,
FanDuel and
because
stuff.
there's some gambling things you can be 18 for.
I know cryptocurrencies you can. Because it's not
Yeah.
regulated.
Yeah, that's not gambling though. I mean, you
You-
can consider it gambling, but it's not.
You
Gambling.
convert it to cash, US dollar.
Yeah, but it's not like
You-
gambling though. Like crypto and
Yeah.
stuff like that is not gambling.
It's not considered gambling.
Yeah, it's not considered gambling, but
But
it's
it's
like it
gambling.
is it's a gamble.
No, like I'm talking about. You can. Okay, so you know, not steak, but yeah, maybe steak now. I don't know. But there's just there's another website. It's called what's it called? I went on it. I totally forget what the website's called. But anyways, you buy Ethereum
Yeah, and you bet in it.
with US dollars. You buy Ethereum with US dollars. It goes into the website's bank, which is your bank, and it's Ethereum, but it's US dollars that you converted to Ethereum at the whatever price it is currently.
Yeah.
And then you would bet on, like, there's slots, there's blackjack with live dealers, there's like all kinds of different game modes that you could play.
Yeah.
And bet Ethereum to win more Ethereum, and then in the Ethereum in your account you could convert to US dollars. I've done it with like a VPN and Roobet. It's called Roobet.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then you could, like, there was one where it's like Crash. It's called Crash.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
rocket.
you have to wait for it to go down. I know all of that.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do that. Me and Kenny go out with the rocket, and you pull out whenever you want. The
Yeah.
multiplier just keeps going up, but it could crash at any time.
Yeah, for you to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's gambling. But I'm just saying, like like crypto is not like a gamble. That's a gamble, but that's
Yeah,
gambling.
crypto itself is a gamble.
Yeah.
And then there's websites that you're doing is gambling, but it's not regulated as gambling because it's not US dollars.
Yeah.
That's like if that's like GTA. If you go into the casino on GTA, you're betting in-game currency.
Yeah, but you're not able to pull that money out to make
No,
real
you
money
can't.
out of it.
You can't.
Yeah, that's different. You can't compare it to like that.
I guess you can't, but I don't know.
It's different though.
It's different.
Mm.
It still isn't regulated. It's
I don't know.
weird.
Cause like I'm like those websites are kind of like, cause I don't know. There's different policies on that type of stuff. Cause they're not like U.S. based. Again, you have to use a VPN to get to access it, so it's not U.S. based yet. So like they can do whatever the fuck they want. If you win bait, they can just like say,
yeah, I've
you win
heard of that.
100K. You win 100K. Oh, I just won 100K. Like, no, I don't really want to give you 100K. So we're just gonna give you like
10,
20
15. Yeah.
and call it a day. Have a good one. Yeah, and then we'll give you like 20 free plays on this certain game. There you go. Like that's what
they could do that because I've heard of stories like that.
Yeah, so like that's but that's like I don't know. That's just because they don't have access to that in the United States yet. So like they can do whatever the fuck they want to us. What are they gonna do? Telling us, well, you're using a fake VPN to get into our website. So
yeah,
that's on you, bud.
Exactly. They can like, what about FanDuel? Like they can, like, we don't know like the online stuff is like rigged or not.
Do you think? Well, that just means using sports bet. You're basically saying, do you think sports are rigged then?
No, not sports. I'm talking about like the online virtual roulette, virtual blackjack.
Oh, that yeah.
You don't know if that's rigged or not.
No, that fucking I played that so many times. You can definitely tell when shit's gonna hit. I've done
That's
it so
how I feel.
you can
Every time you see like a 10 the dealer has, and you don't have anything
that
close.
dealer's gonna have a 10
20,
every single time.
yeah.
Yep, it's gonna have a 20 every single time.
That's
You go
how
to
I
a casino, ain't gonna be like that. Just
Yeah.
have a 10, he'll pull a fucking 7. You have a 17 right there. Like it's never.
I know.
It'll happen, but it never happens as much as it would be on fucking FanDuel.
Yeah.
Like I've had like there was like times where like I would go on it and like play it and stuff like that and like go on roulette. There was like a system to it. It was fucked up. Like they would like the first bet I would go on, it would hit. I would only Yeah, I'll fucking expose fucking them. Nah, fuck. I like FanDuel.
I
like FanDuel.
I'll
But
take
this is
FanDuel.
how it goes. This is how it went for me. But I would bet either. I would only bet outside, so I bet either red or black. I bet it. It would either hit. It would most likely hit that first time. The next bet I would do the same, but that next time would be green, which would be 0 or double 0. So every single time that would happen, I'd go up, go down, whatever case may be, end the game. Maybe a few days later, I'd be like, yeah, I have $5 in here.
It definitely hits 0 a lot virtually.
The second or third time, every single time I would go on there, it would hit double 0 or 0. And I've like hit off of it doing that before.
What's the payout for zeros?
I forget. I really forget.
It's a lot, right? Or a good bit.
I want 30 some 1 maybe.
What's the is the regular number 5 to 1? Is that what it is?
I forget.
Every dollar is $5.
I really don't play roulette enough to know the odds.
And the number.
Yeah.
Shane
really
would know
don't.
this.
Yeah. I don't play roulette. I like playing blackjack.
My 21st birthday, Shane won me $200.
That's my 21st birthday, we went up and I won like 190 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The most I've ever won. What's the most you ever went up at a casino?
Like I said, I really don't agree with them, so I don't really care to go to them, but probably my birthday.
Mine was probably it was on FanDuel actually. I was on FanDuel. I was at work. And it was a really, really slow day. And I was like, fuck it. I had $6. This is a true story. I've told you this before.
Yeah, probably.
$6.
Yeah.
I had $6 in my FanDuel account. And I went on blackjack. And I started making $2 bets. So I was like, all right, I have 3 $2 bets. I will most likely win like 1 to 2 out of those hands. So I started playing. And I started going up. And up, I started betting $2 until the point where I was betting $5 to the point where I was betting $10, and then
all from $6.
Yes, and then I got to the point where I was like, fuck it, I was up, I had like $100 in my account, and I went up, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw. No, I had like, I don't know, I threw 50 on it. I threw 50 on it.
You made your way up to 50 to...
Well, I had more. I probably had a little bit more than that.
Oh.
I probably had like 56. I was like, yeah, if I put it 50, I'll still have like even. I was like, fuck it. I was
You're
just
going all in technically.
Yeah.
With the $6 left over.
I put a 50 down and I hit for blackjack.
Yeah. Oh, blackjack.
Yeah.
On the all in.
So yeah. So at that point, I cashed out 100. So I went back to work, and I was messing around. I was like, all right, I'm going to go back on. So I got back on, and I went up again, and I cashed out another $100. So I went up enough. Whenever I cashed out the 100, I still had like $50 in my account.
Okay.
Okay, so I had money in the account.
Yeah.
So I went up another $100. So I cashed out again $100. So I had money in my account. Went about working again, did some things, got some stuff done. Like, I'm having a decent time on here. Let me try one more time. Went back on there, and then I cashed out another $150.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah, do not try this at home.
No, don't try this at work.
This is the only time I've ever won this much. This is the most time I've ever won on.
That's a lot.
Like gambling, the most I hit on like a sports bet was like 500.
Mine was 800.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was dope. But yeah, it was like 500. But like, yeah, like gambling on FanDuel, I won off $6.
Yeah, I know. That's like crazy.
Dollars.
That's not even a minimum at the casino.
I won. Yes. Yeah. I won $350 off the casino. I swear to God.
That's crazy.
I wish I had the screenshot of like the payments, because they were all within like a short time period, the same day. But like I went up, like I just kept going off it for like maybe an hour, get back on, 100, got off, 100, got off, 150, got off. I think I put down at one point like a $75 bet, and I would hit blackjack off of it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude,
I hit blackjack. It was I hit a blackjack for 150, 75, and 25. That's what it was. So it wasn't a $75 bet. I lied. It was those are the blackjack amounts. So whatever it would scale out to, it was like either 150 to 175, 75 to 100, and then like 12 to 25. So it was like a $5 bet get you like 12.25 back, I think.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. When you're at the actual casino, you have blackjack luck all the time. Every time I've been with you, when you're playing blackjack, you get a blackjack. Yeah.
No, like
I mean, you do.
Dude, I don't like. Obviously, I don't even counting cards. That's too hard for me. I've never learned how to. I don't care to learn how to do it. But like, I just think of it as a statistic game. So like, I just put like, what are the odds of this coming out? There's like what, like how many decks in the thing? Like, all right, there's 4 aces. There's
how many decks are in a game or in a blackjack?
I think it depends on the casino.
Okay, so the one.
So like I think like 2 to 3, maybe 4, 5, maybe. I'd say like between 2 to 5, maybe. Yeah, there's a decent amount.
So with 4 decks, that's 16 aces that you could pull.
So that's what I mean. Like I'm bringing like if I'm so like there's been times where like you have a full table of people. You're there for probably about like 30, 40 minutes.
Is it harder when it's just you and the dealer?
Dude, I think it's easy. I wish I can just only have a one-on-one with a live dealer every single time.
Well, I feel like if you can have a view of everybody's cards, if you see 4 aces.
No, because he's only playing against me. So, like, I know that every card is either going to go between me or him. And, like, it's just like...
okay,
and plus, if people will understand, if you go to a casino and you're at a table by yourself... The dealer doesn't really give a fuck. They don't give a fuck at the end of the day. They're gonna tell you hey, you should hit there. I can't tell you should do it. You should they're kind of go like they're not gonna. I'm not saying that they'll hint you should hit there. Like,
are you sure you want to hit?
Yeah, you sure? They'll be like they'll help you out.
Yeah,
basically.
I've had help.
So like I think it's easier just like it's fun being like. At a table with a bunch of people and they're all like getting hyped up, having a good time talking.
I've had people get mad at me though for not playing the technical.
Were you with me that day? Were you with me the time that we fucking were playing? No, I don't think it was you. I was by myself.
I have an experience too at the Krebs table, which I wasn't even playing, but I had an experience.
Yeah, I never played that.
Me either.
Yeah, but I
was watching, but I had an experience.
Yeah, I had this old dude at the table get pissed off at me because I split on doubles that I shouldn't have, and I won. He lost the bet hand, and I won double off the hand.
Exactly.
I was like, yep, that's why you do it, bud. I don't know why you're talking.
Exactly.
It's none of your business.
I was at the
money.
I was at the Krebs table. Is it craps or Krebs?
That was when I went up fucking 200 at a live casino. That's the most I went up on a live casino, but it's crabs. I think
it's crabs, whatever it is. You know what it is, the dice game. Whatever. I was standing there watching. I was with a couple people. I don't remember who, but I was standing there watching. RJ was actually working at the time, the table. Mm-hmm. So I'm just I'm just watching. He's telling me, you should play. It's like easy. I'm like, no, this is like, there's so much stuff on this, there's so much stuff like on the mat. Like I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And like, they're throwing this, they're throwing that. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm just going to watch. And like, I'm just like looking, and this dude's he's up to my right and he's like pushing me. He said something like, if you're not playing, like stand away or something. Like I was basically bad luck to him in his mind. And he was like, we were talking normal at first, and then like RJ kept telling me to play. I can't remember all of the specifics, but I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm just looking." And then like he was like, kind of like push me away, and he actually like pushed me away. But then like the dealer, like RJ, like I don't know what he was doing. He was like pulling the dice back, so he wasn't actually doing anything. And then like other people saw that he pushed me away, so like I had the security from the casino come up to me and like. Because I left. After that, I was just like, I left and went to a blackjack table and watched our friends play blackjack. And then he came over to me. The security literally pulled me aside. They tapped me like, come here for a second. I'm like, all right, whatever. And they're like, did that guy like push you, like lay his hands on you? I'm like, yeah, kind of, but like I didn't take it like that way. I'm like, he's literally just trying to play the game. I was just like looking over and trying to like watch and learn how to do it. But Yeah, he did, and he's like, all right, like, yeah, I just didn't want him to, I just didn't want nothing, like, I didn't want him to, like, do anything to you, or, like, I didn't want, if you feel that he needs to be, like, something done, then just, like, let me know. I'm like, no, I'm good, like, I didn't take it like that. I don't care about stuff like
He
that.
probably lost all his money that night anyway.
I hope he did. I
Yeah.
hope he lost all his money.
He
I
probably
hope he
did.
put his house up for foreclosure.
That's crazy. He probably did too. Fucking asshole. It's gotta be nice.
That's why I hate, like, some people that take it so crazy.
Mm.
And, like, dude, our friends that, like, walk around be like, hey, good luck, good luck, good luck.
That's what I
Like,
do.
Dude, that's like,
That's what I do.
Some people probably get
that's what I
so
mean.
heated that
Dude,
you said good luck to them.
Yeah, you can say, hey, but hey, man, have a good night. Nah, dude, fuck you, just ruined my night now. I'm saying something. I'm like, sorry for just being a genuine person. Like, if you lose,
That's
you lose.
where I want to, like, you know, like, I want to start problems at that point. I want to start telling people that, just so that they can say something and, like, they can look stupid.
Yeah, like, you're literally looking stupid for me saying something genuine to you. Like, how is that a bad thing?
Yeah.
Now you're going to have a bad night for you being an asshole.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, all you had to say was, hey, you too. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say, hey, you too, man.
Good luck. You too.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
No,
no, fuck you.
You just gave me bad luck for saying good luck. No one said good luck to me in, like, 12 days.
Yeah, I haven't won any of those days, but still, no one said it. Like, no, maybe you'll actually have some luck now or something, you asshole.
Exactly. Want to wrap this one up?
I think it's a good spot.
I always say you want to wrap this up.
Yeah.
It's always the ending.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this up. It was a good pod. A little something short.
It was.
Just the
Soup
boys.
and DOS pod.
Yeah, it's Soup and DOS pod.
Back. Felt like forever. When we
Yeah,
recorded.
dude,
I've
we're
been
back.
Fiending for a pod.
Y'all are... You guys better be ready for some of the podcasts we have coming out for you guys. We have some good podcasts prepared, ready to go. You guys are going to enjoy them. So make sure you guys stay tuned for ever.
Trying to work more behind the scenes, build a team. We need to build the team up, build some infrastructure to just keep growing.
Every day something's getting done, but make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any comments relating to the podcast today, if you guys have any guests that you guys think that we should have on the show, please feel free to let us know. We're always reading the comments.
Follow all socials.
Yep. Instagram.
Everything. Turn notifications
TikTok.
on. Like, comment, subscribe, or follow the Spotify, follow the Apple Podcast.
Yeah, he keeps saying it every time, but I guess merch is coming.
Yeah.
I guess merch is coming. He keeps saying it, but I mean, merch is coming.
But it's coming.
So if you guys want merch, like, make sure to let us know. If we get merch, I mean, if you guys want merch, you gotta make sure you like and let us know, because I mean that's the only way we're gonna do it. So
Like, subscribe. Peace.
see ya.